service providing in the USA, and we've also been seeing US-Pakistan relationship strengthening in the recent times, and we are proud to say that we are proud of our armed forces who have made us proud in the recent India-Pakistan clash that has not only made us proud over here, but has raised Pakistan's image in the whole world. So I welcome you again. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Faisal, for your kind words. We are truly honored to have very special guest among us today. He has also traveled all the way from the USA to join this celebration and has been a great supporter of Carpe Diem's vision. Please welcome Mr. Richard Morris to the stage with a big round of applause to share his thoughts.
So Mr. Richard Morris is Director of Strategic Alliances at Carpe Diem. So please listen to what he has to say.
Thank you, distinguished guests, VIPs that took the time out to show up today, and all the Carpe Diem employees. My name is Richard Morris. I'm from Billings, Montana, United States. So I flew here to Karachi to attend this event and spend time with the employees and managers and CEO. It's truly an honor to stand here today and talk about my experience with Carpe Diem. I enjoy working with our managers and employees of the company. From the very first day I joined Carpe Diem, which was last December, I felt something unique. This isn't just a company, it's a vision in action. The work culture here is built on respect, calibration, and genuine desire to make an impact. Ethics aren't just words on paper, they guide every decision we make. I personally witnessed how integrity and compassion are at the heart of everything we do. At Carpe Diem, our vision is to improve lives in meaningful ways. Let me talk about a few things that impact our employees and our people in Pakistan. We're making groceries accessible to those who need them most. We've launched programs to empower single mothers, giving them tools and opportunities to provide for their families so that single mothers are not exploited. We invest in child education because we believe at Carpe Diem that changing one child's future can change entire communities. These aren't just initiatives on report, these are real actions touching real Pakistani lives. And behind every success story, there's an incredible team. The support I received, the training we were given, the willingness to lift each other up. At Carpe Diem, no one wins alone, and that's what makes us powerful. We have sales training to help us to acquire paying clients inside the United States and increase company revenue so we can grow at Carpe Diem into the future. The vision is to become a $100 million company, inshallah. Our clients in the United States often tell us that we're not just a service provider. We're a partner they can trust. They value our transparency, our commitments to best business practices, and our focus on delivering real benefits, not just promises. Their feedback consistently tells us that we're making their lives easier, their business stronger, and their goals more achievable. We have our own training program that trains new and veteran employees in the latest technology that small businesses inside the United States use every day in growing their business. We are helping them grow their business by partnering with Carpe Diem. This is why Carpe Diem is growing so fast, because people see the difference we make. I see Carpe Diem as a company destined to become a major player in the U.S. market. The foundations is already strong, and with the dedication of our teams inside the United States and Pakistan, I have no doubt that $100 million in growth is not possible, it's inevitable. And it's coming sooner than you think. My time here in Pakistan has been an incredible experience. The hospitality, the warmth of the people, the work ethic, it's inspiring. It's proof that great talent and heart can come together across borders to achieve something extraordinary. And don't forget, recently, the United States President Donald J. Trump recently announced a landmark U.S.-Pakistan oil trade deal aiming to help Pakistan develop its reserves and strengthen bilateral economic ties between the United States and Pakistan. I can't talk about Carpe Diem without mentioning our founder, Mr. Dinesh. He's a leader who doesn't just think about profits, he thinks about people. People-obsessed company. Mr. Dinesh's vision has shaped this company, and this leadership inspires all of us to give our best every single day. He truly means when he says, it doesn't matter your background. Every person on earth has special talents. And as the world embraces AI, artificial intelligence, and the next wave of innovation, Carpe Diem isn't standing still. We're already at the forefront, adopting new AI-driven solutions to help our clients and stay ahead. To the Carpe Diem team, both seasoned professionals and those who just joined, know this: you are part of something bigger than a company. You are part of a family that's changing lives, setting new standards, and creating a legacy. Seize every opportunity. Support each other. And remember, at Carpe Diem, the sky is not the limit. It's just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, for your kind words. Now again, it's my honor to invite someone very special to the stage. He also traveled all the way from the USA to be part of this event and continues to add immense value to the Carpe Diem's vision and growth. Please give a warm round of applause as we welcome Director of Strategic Alliance, Mr. John Van Bricht, to share his insights. Please welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. As I understand it, I think we have some guests with us that are, of the political leaning, let's say. And so those of you that are involved in that line of work may understand that you have formal remarks, and then you just have remarks. So before I begin my formal remarks, I'd just like to start by thanking our host, Mr. Danish Wise, and for extending the invitation for us to be here with you today. We're grateful to be here. For those of you that serve, you can be assured that the people here of Pakistan have made us feel extremely welcome and honored to be here among you. We appreciate our governor being here, our chief of police here in Karachi, and all the other distinguished guests that have taken time to be here with us. And we hope that you'll be able to join us on many more events like this. My story at Carpe Diem begins with meeting Danish Ayub, and as many of you probably know, if you've spent much time with Danish is a man of stories. And you can't talk to him for very long without him launching into a story about something. And I'd venture to say that especially he has stories about the people that he surrounds himself with. I would venture to say that he has stories about many, if not all of you in this room, about how you met, about the first meeting, about what he saw in you, about how you came to be part of the team with Carpe Diem. And many of those stories that I've heard him talk about, they start with basically the idea that Donish will say something like this. This person had asked me for a job, and there was some odd circumstance. Maybe he saw them every day in his everyday life, or maybe it was someone that had come to him about a job but didn't wind up coming on the team at that time. But whatever the circumstance, a lot of those stories basically have some sort of thing like, this man asked me for a job, and I didn't have the money to pay him, but I just told him to come on board and we'd figure it out later. And God has blessed Donish with innovation and ingenuity, and he's made good on his word to so many of us in this room. My story with Donish was a little bit different. I didn't want a job. I was talking to Donish about life, about passions. And what I told Donish was that I wanted to make an impact. I wanted somewhere where I could land, where I could make an impact, a visible impact. And when I told Donish that, he told me a story. He launched into a story. And he began to tell me about what he was doing at this little company called Carpe Diem. And he began to tell me about how he wanted to run the company, about what he felt was the right thing to do for his employees. He told me about an initiative that he had just launched at that time to provide an education for the children of the employees that work at Carpe Diem, so that the employees wouldn't have to worry about how they were going to be able to afford education for their children. He told me about how the company had begun a program to distribute food to members of the community that were experiencing food shortages and that had unreliable access to food and the resources that they would need to keep their families healthy and active. He began to tell me a story. He told me about a program that he envisioned that would allow single mothers to stay at home with their children and give them opportunities for advancement within their careers. And he told me that in order for these initiatives to go forward and to expand, that he would have to grow the company. And he told me that I could make an impact not only in the company, but in the world by coming on board and helping him with his vision to expand the company. Come do this work with me. He said, come help me make an impact. He didn't say, come help me make a lot of money. He didn't even say, you will make a lot of money. He didn't say, I'll give you a job. He said, I will help you make an impact. And so that's what I did. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be aligned with this man and what he was doing and the impact that he was making in the lives of people. And so that's what I did. I came on board. Now, before you think that I'm positioning myself as a selfless angel, I'll just tell you, we did discuss the fact that my job would include a salary. We did discuss the idea that we wanted to increase the revenue of the company. But for most of us, for a lot of people, we can have a job anywhere. You can go with your skills and get hired on and have a job. But it's much fewer and far fewer places where you can land, where you can be part of a company whose mission is to make an impact through your word. I didn't even fully know everything that Carpe Diem did at the time, but I came on board excited to fall in rank in service of this vision. And what happened was I began to find out more about the company along the way. I found out along the way that Carpe Diem has been at the forefront of integrating AI into its offerings and into the environments of the clients that it supports from the very inception of this technology. And not only that, but the company remains committed to this idea. Whatever innovations may come in the near future and beyond with respect to AI, as long as they are ethical and moral and in alignment with the idea that there is value to each human life and that each of God's children should be treated with kindness and dignity, we will be at the forefront of implementing these new technologies into the business environments of our clients and into the products and services we offer as we move forward into the middle of this century. I found out along the way that Carpe Diem is absolutely astonishing our clients by the dozens and by the hundreds with our ability to deliver technology solutions that power the growth of our clients' businesses and improve the well-being of not only those businesses and their employees, but also the people and the clients that those businesses serve, all while delivering a white glove customer service experience that is absolutely second to none, thanks to the team members here at Carpe Diem. I found out along the way that Danish's mantra of treating people with kindness and dignity would permeate every facet of work life at Carpe Diem, and that his occasional, or more than occasional, conversational nods to religion and a power greater than himself were much more than platitudes, but that they actually bore themselves out in the way that employees are treated when they're in need, and in the way Carpe Diem goes about their business with their clients. As I look out upon the landscape of the world that Carpe Diem exists in, and I look at internally at our goals for expansion, and as I consider the mandates for growth that we have from our visionary leaders and what they've said it will take to achieve those targets, I see unlimited opportunity in front of us. With an American market that's hungry for the kinds of efficiencies that AI technologies will bring to their businesses,